What's up, Dice Crew? Keeping it a Benji, and I'm getting back with y'all. Now, first off, shout out to the Dice Crew, and second, shout out to the sponsors, the re-up. I'm gonna have a link in the description so y'all can tune in with them. Now, moving forward to the topic, we got this dude that go by the name of EYEKON. I first got familiar with him when became a co-host over at No Jumper. Now, I guess he has another platform called the Food Community, and he do media, speak on stuff, and he got a podcast. And during the podcast, one of the episodes, he had some remarks that he spoke on pertaining to Kendrick Lamar pop-out concert. So let's dive into that. I'm gonna keep it a Benji for y'all during the reaction. Y'all keep it a Benji for me in the comments. Let's rock.
Like, the Mexican people were underrepresented there last night.
I feel it. I can see that.
I can see that too, man, but
And a lot of people are telling me that I sound like bitter or something. Like, I'm not a rapper, fool. I'm not tripping about not being on stage. I'm saying, like, oh, Jeezy performed, I think.
Okay. First thing with just that part right there, right? How do you feel like a situation that doesn't have nothing to do with you directly, how can you feel underrepresented? Like, how can you feel that way when it's not about you? You know, it was Juneteenth, and it was Kendrick Lamar, Ken and Friends pop out. And people that was on the lineup to perform, they was there. People that wanted to be in the crowd and support, they was there. You know, that's just how it go. But for all three of those individuals, for, EYEKON to make that comment and the other two individuals to chime in and pretty much agree, that type of mentality will spill over, and other people will pick that up, and you will have a false narrative, and it will turn into a problem between people that doesn't even have to exist, but you will have people putting this type of thought process out in the world, which is a false energy. Like, I feel like that's also kind of it's like, I don't know, that's like with a verbal way trying to assume that you could bully your way in something. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. But they was very wrong for that. Let's continue.
So,
Right?
yeah.
did he?
That would have been nice if he would have been on
Oh,
stage.
if he would have.
Now, maybe.
Yeah.
Did he?
That would. Oh, Jeezy performed, I think, last night.
Yeah.
Did he?
That would have been nice if he would have been on
Oh,
stage.
if he would have.
Now, maybe the young legend had something to do, so he
Right.
dipped.
Right. Because all the artists that did perform were up there.
Facts.
I respect it. Who was up there? I can't keep.
And at the same time, OGZ is one of the biggest, I guess he is a Mexican guy, and he really like kind of mainstream, and he been popping for a long time now, he come in with all that Draco, Sting Team, Greedo, and all that, that's sure like Mafia, and they was both up on stage. Shout out to them. But I feel like it's not a lot of representation that's like, I don't know, maybe it's about like 6 rappers or something like that coming out of LA that's Hispanic, that's rapping. But I don't think all of them is mainstream. I can't even really think about their names off the back, and that's no disrespect. But I feel like that's creating a conversation and having people's minds wonder. And if you have people that don't have a strong thought process or some good, just a certain type of way of thinking, I should say, then they'll believe that type of stuff, or not believe it, but they'll hear that, and then they'll just start holding on to those words and carry themselves a different way, because you could make a person feel some type of way. But that's just a certain way that I feel like no Hispanics, no Mexicans, with Latinos, however we gonna word it, should have never felt offended behind that. And I'm not even saying that all Latinos, Mexicans, and Hispanics share these three guys' outlook on this. But for those three guys to put that type of thought process out there in the world, that was definitely something that's very irresponsible and inappropriate.
There was a lot of people that went, but I think Jeezy was the only
Person that didn't pop out? Or were you going to say he's the only Mexican that performed?
both.
Did he perform? Was he supposed to perform?
He did perform, yeah.
He did
Oh, he
perform.
did?
Mhm.
And I didn't see him perform because I caught it late.
I saw
but
the clip.
I saw
I didn't even see that
a
clip. What the
picture
fuck?
of someone posting that he performed.
Do you think it had something to do with it being Juneteenth?
I don't understand. I thought Juneteenth was like on the 16th or something like that. It's on June 19th.
It was Juneteenth yesterday.
Yeah, like, see, this is how you guys know when people don't even believe they own words that they put out there just to be negative and express certain type of level of hate, right? Because this guy, LA Icon, he said he felt like Mexicans was underrepresented, reputation, however you said the word, right? Underrepresented. So he feel like that about Mexicans at a concert by Kendrick Lamar on Juneteenth. He feel like Mexicans was due so much more respect, right? But him as a Mexican himself, he don't even know the exact date that Juneteenth falls on. He said that he thought it was 16th, and it's the 19th. So if you don't even got enough care or knowledge or just respect for the situation in general, how can you feel like a person owe you so much and it's nothing that has nothing to do with you on Juneteenth? I don't know. That's just crazy to me. Let's continue though.
It was Juneteenth. Facts.
I respect it.
Do you think that had something to do with it?
It's on June 19th.
It was Juneteenth yesterday.
Yeah, it was Juneteenth. Facts.
I respect it.
Do you think that had something to do with it?
Has something to do with what? The fact that they threw the show that day? Or that there were no Mexicans on stage?
There you go. Do you think it was supposed to be like...
First of all, let me start off by saying congratulations to Kendrick Lamar and all of the wonderful individuals that performed last night.
Hell yeah.
Like,